Small businesses have to work hard to make their success a reality, and sometimes that means finding rapid funding options fast. My review of Fora Financial might help you if you're a small business owner who is interested in finding an alternative lending source that can provide rapid funding. You'll see from this review why Fora Financial has so successfully offered billions of dollars in loans to customers over the past decade. My name is Gordon Scott. I'm a small business owner who uses alternative lenders on occasion. I'm not a licensed credit advisor. This review of Fora Financial is my opinion only. It's sponsored by FinImpact.com, a must-read website for anyone researching alternative lenders. There you can find information about a wide variety of loan types and the companies that provide them. Fora Financial is an alternative lender that has been in business since 2008. They've refined their product offerings and the processes by which they deliver them so that they can make sure they give great customer service, a steady product, and a reliable business that you can borrow from. My review will tell you about Fora Financial's loan product offerings, their strengths and weaknesses that they are known for, a little bit about their application process, and also something about what customers have to say who have responded to their experience with Fora Financial. Fora Financial offers two different types of loans, small business loans and merchant cash advance loans. The small business loans are intended to work for a few specific industries. Although they don't limit their lending specifically to those industries, they do try to cater to those industries the best they can. Those industries include construction, medical equipment, auto sales and servicing, wholesale, manufacturing. Small business loans they make can be any amount from $5,000 up to $750,000. To qualify for these loans, a company should have a minimum credit score of 500. However, Fora Financial offers programs through which you could still get a loan even if you can't meet that bar. But either way, businesses should have a minimum revenue of $12,000 and have been in business for at least 6 months. These requirements are not stringent, so you can see that they're willing to work with a wide variety of companies. The merchant cash loans are a particular strength of Fora Financial. These loans have a flexible repayment structure that allows you to pay the loan back as a percentage of the sales you make going forward. That way you are less likely to run into a cash crunch in between the demands of inventory costs and sales fluctuations. Merchant cash advance loans are available to businesses that have been in business 6 months, have a revenue of over $12,000, and have a credit score of over 500. Now I need to point something out here. Like all alternative lenders, Fora Financial's loans are not cheap. There's a reason they offer the loans at the high interest rates they do. It's because they can be rapid and convenient in delivering you the money, so you don't have to get bogged down and slowed down by a traditional bank's processes. What that means is that the money that you make from this loan can be the difference between growth and stagnation, and if it is, then the loan might be worth considering. You'll have to make sure you can balance the opportunity with the cost of these loans. Go into these loans with eyes wide open. Fora Financial specializes in short-term loans. The longest term of their loan is just 15 months. The merchant cash advance loans don't have a maximum time limit. However, they do have factor rates that are adjustable and can get as high as 1.9, which means you could be paying up to 90% of the loan back in interest. You'll want to make sure that you understand what you're getting into. So with these numbers in mind, you can see that loans from Fora Financial are best suited to those with short-term opportunities and the ability to pay the loan back rapidly. Let's look at what it would take to apply for a loan with Fora Financial. Fora Financial's website, whether on mobile or on PC, has the ability for you to do a quick pre-qualifying application. The bulk of the application, though, comes afterwards. You'll need to provide your business contact information and the contact information of the owners. You'll also want to provide the financial information of the business itself and some tax record numbers. The application is pretty standard, although it is a little bit more detailed than some applications, so it takes a few extra minutes. And once you have completed the working capital application, all owners have to deliver an electronic signature to make the document complete. The whole process takes 10 to 15 minutes, and if you're approved, you can actually receive funding in about 24 hours. Being able to get your money that quick is what rapid funding is all about. The pre-qualification application does a soft credit pull. Now, you might not know the difference between a soft or a hard credit pull, so let me give you a quick explanation. A soft credit pull, as explained by thebalance.com, does not affect your credit score. It's actually a mechanism that banks use for pre-qualification. They look over information collected by a third party other than the major rating agencies, and they get an idea of whether or not you're qualified to go ahead and take this loan. Legally, they don't even have to ask permission to do that because, in theory, it's not going to affect your credit score. A hard credit pull is actually going to one of the major reporting agencies. And of course, that will affect your credit score. But it's important to understand that in the pre-qualification, the lender only does a soft credit pull. Now, once you take the loan, that is the equivalent of a hard credit pull as well. Depending on how much of a loan you take and the health of your business, the impact to your credit score will vary. But if you complete the loan and then pay it all the way back, that can actually help improve your credit score a few months later. But just be aware that the process of applying and then taking the loan will have an impact on your credit. So just what do customers think about how well Fora Financial does its job? Let's take a look at some of the reviews that customers have left over the years. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and a 4.3 out of 5 rating on Trustpilot. That's from over 600 reviews. Here you can see that 91% of reviewers said that Fora Financial did an either excellent or good job in providing the loan. I did notice that about 5% of the responses, that's about 30 of them, rated Fora Financial as bad. I decided to take a closer look at the bad reviews. Out of all the 30 reviews, there was only one complaint about the high rates and that the customer somehow didn't understand what they were getting into, which I found surprising considering how transparent the site is about its fees. None of the other reviews complained about stringent payback policies, bank account errors, or any other bad experience. The respondents were simply upset they didn't get the approval they wanted. And it made me think that whatever's going on there is probably not neglect by Fora Financial to the customers. I think that both the positive and the negative reviews speak very highly of the way Fora Financial treats its customers. If you want to check out the full review and get more details, be sure to look it up on finimpact.com.